EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yawler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. These guys come in with just one loss on their record, 8-1 through 9 games. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys ready to feed off the energy of this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Entering play call screen. Return middle.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Entering play call. Double and sail. Empty and outside zone.
Could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have well options. Hot crosses. Select player. There are 8. Caleb Williams. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon Oscar Gage. 26-2.
4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They run once more with Henderson.
Entering play call. Player. There are 8 categories. Rono Jones. Rupert Dender Swift. Colston Loveland. Cole Pick FGY Shove. Keep attack.
Display in that victory.
First down, Bears.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards, the final tally.
Bears, first down.
And this is an offense that's number 1 in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively. But they can
Entering
throw it
play
too, as
call.
evidence right
DJ
there.
Weir.
And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
Colston Loveland. Coles Pick FGY. Keep attack.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Williams. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week?
Entering
6
play.
sacks.
DJ Weir.
Great coverage
Caleb
downfield,
Williams.
which helped that pass rush.
Trevayon Henderson.
They're really working
Rono
in sync
Jones.
right now.
Luther Burden III. Luth. Bench Vidgavit. Dagger H. Swing.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw, Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Holding offense.
Entering play
So the
call.
big game,
Player.
all
There
for
are 8
naught for the
categories.
offense.
You
That
have
yellow
7
flag is gonna bring it
options.
back.
Dender
Oh,
Swift.
what a tough look
Luther
for the
Burden
offense because
III.
they see all that yardage
Rono
lost and that
Jones.
ball's walked
Rono.
back
Fix
and
pipe.
then some
Post
behind the
corner.
original line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, it's Williams. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll will go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Well,
last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right
Entering
where he left
play
off.
call.
Brandon, he spent
Coach
the entire
suggestion.
offseason
Outs.
working on new moves,
Millennials.
new techniques, trying to add to
Drive
his
stutter
arsenal of
flat.
pass rush
Coast
moves.
cross.
Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. To the air, Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now fourth down.
Entering play
Brandon,
call.
watching their tape from
Punt left
last
tackle.
week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. We're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they will be led out by
Entering
their
play
6'3"
call.
quarterback.
Coach suggestions. There are
Back on the
7
field after knee injury
categories.
robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise in the limited sample size we saw of him during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan. You saw an accurate passer who ran the offense extremely well, but don't be fooled by that. He was never afraid to attack defenses with his arm, and he'll try to do the same here in the NFL.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Entering play call. Coach
Just a yard on the
suggestions.
pickup
There
there.
are
They'll
7
bring up a 2nd and
categories.
9.
Now McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Entering play
of
call.
11 as the
Coach
Vikings pick up the
suggestions. There are
first.
7 categories.
And that's a
Coaching.
more than
Cornerback.
acceptable read right there
Defensive.
because it's
Option
zone
red key.
coverage.
Option.
So timing
Option
is
red key.
everything. This
Option is
time
set
he
to
waits for his man to
conservative.
come open,
Option pitch.
puts it right on
Option
him,
pitch
and
key.
they pick
Option
up
is
a
set to
first down.
conservative. Option pitch key. Option is set to aggressive. RPO red key. RPO red. RPO pass key up. Strict ball. Tackle. Zone drops. Hooks. Safety depth option. Safety width option is set to pinch. Coach cover 4 press.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Entering
One of the
play
best in
call.
the league.
Coach
They'll come at you
suggestions.
from
There are
all
7
angles, and they did a nice
categories.
job there stopping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man, that's Felton.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. Cover 2 roll.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
McCarthy off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
You don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And McCarthy going to sneak it. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
No gain. Quarterback
Entering
sneak,
play call,
no gain.
cover
Aren't you
6,
supposed to get
cover
something
3
out of that?
Yeah,
Sam
needed a
Mike
full
3
yard
press,
there.
cover 3 sky.
Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. McCarthy going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width
Entering
of a
play
shoelace,
call,
they
coach
convert on 4th
suggestions.
down.
There are 7 categories.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Charles, they
Entering
won
play
last
call,
week
coach
despite him not running the
suggestions.
ball
There
well.
are
They
7
told us need to get him going.
categories.
Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
In motion left, that's Thielen. And now a fake on the jet sweep, but a give to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of
Entering play
scrimmage.
call, coach suggestions.
Credit him
There
with
are
a
7
one-yard gain there to make it
categories.
2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll get this down inside
Entering
the
play
20.
call, coach suggestions. There are
This is
7
turning out to be that
categories.
time 9 yards, and the sticks
1st
move
and 10
again.
at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And inside give to Jones. Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Entering play call,
Jackson,
coach
the man to bring it down
suggestions. There are
defensively.
7 categories.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Entering play call,
Good
coach
opening drive
suggestions.
offensively
There are
thus
7
far, but you know they don't want to
categories.
waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories. Coaching, corner, defense, option pitch, option red key, option is set to conservative I. Option red key, option is set to aggressive I. Option pitch key, option is set to aggressive I. Option pitch key, option is set to conservative I. RPO red key, option is set to conservative I. RPO pass key, option is set to conservative I. RPO red key, option is set to conservative I. RPO red key, option is set to aggressive I. Option pitch key, option is set to conservative I. Option pitch key, option RPO pass key, option is set to conservative I. Straight ball option RPO red key, option is set to aggressive I. Option pitch key, option is set to aggressive I. Option red key, option is set to aggressive I. Coach cover 1 contain.
Here we go now on first and goal. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7
It's going to be
categories.
second and goal. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. The give is to Jones. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Throwing is McCarthy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on fourth down. Now they lose it.
Entering play call, inside zone.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know it would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Colston Loveland. Vic FGY. Keep attack.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Here's Williams. It fights him off. And he'll take this beyond
Entering play call, player, there are 8 category. DJ Moore.
Getting 4 there on his
DJ
own.
Moore, Hail Mary,
With a third down
MTNY,
situation.
Hail Mary, goalpost, fix screenshot, goalpost. Player, Colston Loveland, Dander Swift, Colston, Luther Burden III, Luke, Bench Victim, Dagger H Swing.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Entering play call, Dander Swift, Luther Burden III. Luther, bench kick of it. Dagger H swing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
Entering
he's top
play,
5 in the league in terms of receiving yards because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
No gain on the play there.
Entering play call player. There are 8 categories. We have 7 Henderson.
Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
Empty end zone alert. Bench. Pocket sweep. Podagger U cross. Undersea curl.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass caught by Burden.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
Entering play call player. There are 8 Tender Swift. Luther Burden Tender Colston Loveland. DJ Colston Love. Cole Kick F. Keep attack. Powell. Salem smash.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Colston Logan. Coach Simpson. There are 8 Dagger H swing. Salem smash. Inside zone. Dagger. Inside zone. Salem smash.
Well, I can tell
Dagger
you
H
what, when
swing.
he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Under pressure, they got him again. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, how about this? A fistful of sacks already. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. What an incredible start for this defense. If they keep this pace up, they could be looking at an all-time performance.
Entering Dagger H swing. Coach suggestion. Player. Coach AHD mesh spot. The mesh goal. The spot goal line.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go down, but not before
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 cabin. Inside zone.
That was 3rd
Shallow cross.
But they allow the conversion.
Inside zone.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it?
Under
I
the
mean,
curl.
this is what he
He's
does
hot goal
well.
line.
And if you don't
Under
tackle
the
him as soon
curl.
as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
And he's out of bounds. Almost
Entering play call. Recent. There are 8 cabin. Salem smash. Under the curl. Dagger H swing.
How about a nod to the sequence
Under
of
the
plays
curl.
they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Looking to throw is Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They currently sit 1 game over
Entering
500 thanks to their victory a week ago.
There are 7
Charles, they've been really an
categories.
up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to find
Entering
Justin
play call,
Jefferson there.
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
You look at this Bears defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Entering
already
play
down
call,
7-0
coach
after the touchdown a
suggestions.
minute
There are
ago,
7
so a 3-and-out here would
categories.
not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
On play action, now McCarthy. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And take this to the other side.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
13
categories.
yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here now, 2nd and 4. from the shotgun to give to Jones.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
That's another Vikings first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. Yeah, he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
Entering play call, coach
As they've got it with a
suggestions.
first
There
down
are 7
coming up.
categories.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will score. A pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much
play
reaction
call,
time for your
coach
receivers to go get the
suggestions.
football
There are
because
8
those
categories.
guys,
You have
they're the best
15
cover guys on the
options.
field. They
Back
go
end
get
to
it. And on that
selected.
play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Vikings nothing.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the
Entering
pick
play
6.
call, your kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he returns this to the 22. Minnesota's offense takes over
Entering
possession.
play call, coach
And John,
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That time, when nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Over the middle, it's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's McCarthy. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's got his tight end over the middle. TJ
Entering
Hawkinson.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just
Entering play
understanding
call,
situations and then
man,
having to execute,
unsafe
isn't
man.
it? Guard the first
Return
down
left.
sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Ryan Wright.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more.
Entering play call,
Earlier,
swing.
adding to his
Under
impressive season
zero.
total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And that is incomplete.
Entering play call, Prison, Ferrari, under the curl. Ceiling
When you're running the
smash.
slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Entering play call, under the curl. Coach suggests, player, Ferrari, from play, Caleb Williams, DJ Muir, Trevayon Henderson, Cheap Texas X Sluggo.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Williams. That's complete. Trevayon Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A gain of 15. And the Bears first down.
And this is why
Entering
trying
play
to cover
call,
the angle
Crow
route is so
Jones.
difficult.
Trevayon
Anyone playing the
Henderson.
linebacker position, when they see a running back
Osprey,
out of the backfield
26,
widen, because he heads
AHB
towards the
dive,
flat first,
AHB
oftentimes
power.
you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Entering play call, player, Ferrari, Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson,
You spend time with your offensive line and give them
Osprey,
credit.
26,
Hard to move those
AHB
300-plus
dive.
pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this
Entering play,
defense. A little
Romo
fire, a
Jones,
little toughness. It hasn't been
Trevayon
the best
Henderson,
first half for them. They
cheap
did do
mesh
a nice
spot.
job there, forcing a loss
Inside
on that play.
zone. Inside zone. AHB slip screen. Counter Y. AHB base. Inside zone. Empty and outside zone. Tackle trap.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment.
Entering play call. You have to call you stat coaching. Pop medical depth chart is selected. Medical center is selected. Entering injury report screen 9 row position RT. Player named right. Position injury type chest. Injury length TBD. You have to entering kick punt sweep. Punt.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy off the play fake. That is caught by Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And down he'll go at the 25. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down.
Entering
So in
play
this
call,
case, you think the
coach
defense would be collapsing to the
suggestions. There are
left side of the
7
field, and they
categories.
forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A give to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Entering play
In
call,
fact, I
coach
actually like it. I know
suggestions.
they're
There
down
are
a couple
7
of scores,
categories.
but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Here's Jones. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Entering play
so they
call,
get that
coach
one, Charles, on the right
suggestions.
tackle.
There are 7
Oftentimes in that spot,
categories.
you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air with McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Entering
these are the
play
types of
call,
plays they're going to need
coach
to hit on if they're going to
suggestions.
get
There
back
are
into
7
this game. It hasn't been
categories.
the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a draw play. This is Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a
Entering
little
play
bit now
call,
for the guy
coach
calling
suggestions.
plays.
There are
2nd and
7
8. Now he's
categories.
got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
This is 2nd and 8. Off play action. McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. McCarthy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 47 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass. I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up
Entering
right in front
play
of our
call,
eyes
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Entering play call, special teams.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Bears to take over on offense.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams.
Streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Sprint HD 26-0.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Oh, felt like that move was more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is, possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
FK screen cross. Crossers.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. To the air, Williams. Open man down the field, that's Burden. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Entering play call, Luther Burden Coach suggest recent, there are 8 AHB crossers.
To throw, it's Williams. The Vikings are after it, and they get there for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really
Entering
feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
You have 9 options. Crossers
already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Entering play clock. Inside zone. Crossers.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43.
Entering play call. Recent. There are 8 categories. Coach suggestions. Player. Error rate.
Offensive line here because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes
Henderson.
because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way
Texas
across the field.
Slago.
That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Entering play call. Romo Jones.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Empty, and curls.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Pass caught by Burden.
Entering play call. Players. There are 8 categories. You have 7. Taylor Swift. Coach suggestions. There are 8 recent. There are crossers.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Williams going to look to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
No surprise to see him running
call.
again here. It's something he's done throughout this season.
Coach
And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year.
Swift.
He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Colston Lovely. Cole, Vic FGY shot. Keep attack.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
25 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense,
entering play, DJ Moore,
Colston
Loveland,
that are being run against them.
Keep attack.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun, here's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. Colston Loveland. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, a famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21.
So that drive consumes
Entering
9
play
plays
call
all
for
told.
middle. There are
And
two
the end
categories.
result is
You
a
have 3
Bears
off.
touchdown.
Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now comes the Chicago defense getting ready for the next possession. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe need to
Entering play
refocus a little
call.
bit.
Coach
And make sure that they
suggestions.
don't
There
start
are
finger
7
pointing with each other,
categories.
because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who broke down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
Yeah, see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from
Entering
the
play
inside
call.
spot and
Coach
stop that one at the line
suggestions.
of
There are
scrimmage.
7
Nice
categories.
linebacker play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 85 yards
Entering
rushing
play
for him,
call.
as he has been
Coach
tough to stop here
suggestions.
this
There are
first
7
half.
categories.
At the 48-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
Entering play call. Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bears.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Entering play call.
Unfortunate time
Coach
for the penalty there. That
suggestions. There are
cancels out
7
a positive play from
categories.
this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCarthy operating from the gun. He'll find Thielen working the middle.
Entering play call. Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's McCarthy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one drops in the end zone.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the
Entering
half.
play.
Time to try to
Caleb
mount a
Williams.
drive.
And I would think that they
DJ
would have
Weir.
to. This is today's
DJ
NFL.
Hail
You
Mary.
got to push it
MTNY.
whenever you get an
Hail Mary.
opportunity. You can
MTNY
never have
shake.
enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice nice little
Entering
gain.
play call, Caleb Williams,
And his play caller
True
does a
on
nice
Henderson,
job of giving
Romo
him an
Jones,
easy throw to start this drive,
Hoofer
and he takes advantage of it.
Hoofer,
The
Bench
completion
Dagger
sets up a
H swing,
manageable
Puff
second
fork.
down.
2 yards to go, second down. They'll fake the give, now Williams. A good decision in the end. The play run gets him 9 yards and a first.
Gain of 9 yards.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Bears.
Entering play, Tender Swift, Colston Love, DJ Weir, Colston Loveland, Colston, Vic FGY, Keep Attack, Vic FGY Shovel, Keep Attack.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Burden.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, we have 7 options, Colston Loveland is selected.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Entering play, DJ Weir, Coach suggest, inside zone, AHB mid-draw, RPO alert bubble, player, there are 8 DJ Weir, DJ, Hail Mary, MTNY, Hail Mary.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing is Williams. And that'll fall incomplete.
Entering play call,
Just as he let
player,
that
Caleb
go.
Williams,
And now it's
DJ
third
Weir,
down. That is the
Colston
first
Loveland,
time that they
Tender Swift,
targeted him that he has
Hoofer
not
Burden
come down with a
Romo
catch.
He's
Jones,
caught everything that's been thrown
Fix
his
Spike,
way. A
Post
dominant
corner,
pass receiver
G
that can break down
jailbreak
any
double,
defense,
post
because
corner,
when he's doing that kind of work,
G
it
Digby
really
spot,
hurts you on the
Pod
back end.
WR,
And even though it's an
levels.
incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Entering Romo Jones, there have 81
Touchdown
options,
for the year. It's a
MTN
first
spot
down.
is selected.
Bears, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears.
The final shot before break. Williams will get this into the hands of Adunze. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's Deebo Samuel. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Commanders run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And it's the number 3 pick from 2 drafts ago, Drake May. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Pats come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bijan Robinson. He's going to take this one into the end zone. That's touchdown number 11 on the season. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons lead by a field goal at halftime. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. Go ahead, kickoff wheel.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Entering play call,
finish a game the way you started
there
it.
are
That's
6
typically
categories.
the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. On play action, McCarthy. Open man, that's Fulton. And take this to the other side of midfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The game there on the catch and run.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play.
Offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw McCarthy. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
McCarthy's pass. Complete to Ty Felton.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
3rd and 9.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the air with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break
Entering
that
play
pass
call,
up.
coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Cole, kick FGY shot, keep attack.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To the air, Williams. And he just gets rid of him, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. open now.
Entering play, DJ Colston Loveland, Tender Swift, Luther Burden
He's been on point this
Romo
entire game.
Jones.
He has percentage
Romo
completion-wise
Pike.
way up.
Ghost
Not that
corner
time.
up. G jailbreak, dagger. Ghost cross.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks
Entering
move.
play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Romo Jones is selected.
Someone under center who can get
Luther
you with their
Burden
legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both
Trevayon
QBs in this
Henderson.
game. And that continued
Trevayon
with that first down
Sprint
run.
HB 26-0.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A little juke. And they'll get this way past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this
Entering
game, you
play
expect the
call,
ball to be in
Romo
the air.
Jones.
But his ability to
Trevayon
break off
Henderson.
those types of runs, you can get big
Trevayon
chunk plays on the
Osprey,
ground as well.
26-0.
And he just provided one.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, it's Henderson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Entering play call, Romo Jones. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon Sprint HB 26-0.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive
Entering
line.
play
They've been able to
call,
move the
player.
ball really
There are
well on the
Romo
ground the
Jones.
entire game. And while that wasn't a huge
Trevayon
one, that's
Henderson.
okay. They'll take them in short, steady
Trevayon
bursts.
G Texas mesh spot. Inside zone.
Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun to give to Henderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him
Entering
with a
play
third and
call,
about 5.
player. There are 8 categories.
Right
You
now
have
with
6
convincing lead. I
options.
think this is where they
Caleb
put on the
Williams,
boxing gloves,
DJ
start
Muir,
to try and pound them into submission.
And the
Colston,
offensive line,
Tender
they've
Swift,
controlled this
Luther
game.
Burden,
I don't see why that
Jones,
trend would change
Caleb
now.
Williams, DJ Muir, Colston Loveland, Tender Swift, Luther Burden, Romo Jones, Caleb Williams, Luther Burden, Luther Bench David. Player, there are 8 categories. You have 6 options.
Now hold everything
Luther
here.
Burden,
We're going to get a
selected.
timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Entering play, Tender Swift, Coles, DJ, Caleb, Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson, Sprint 26-0.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They run once more with Henderson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Trevion Henderson, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Cat attempt is selected.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that winds up a
Entering
7-play
play call,
drive all
normal.
told.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. We focus our attention on the Bears defense now. They did their job last go-around, forced
Entering
the
play
punt,
call,
hoping for
coach
more of that here.
suggestions.
They got
There
off the
are 7
field. That's exactly what they
categories.
wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now and hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running every
Entering
run into
play
arm
call,
tackles.
coach
He wants to change
suggestions.
what that
There are
scoreboard
7
is saying.
categories.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Offense.
Entering
Okay, so
play
they'll
call,
march
coach
backwards on the
suggestions.
penalty
There
there.
are
I
7
don't know about you, Park. I
categories.
thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
That's complete to the receiver.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down.
McCarthy. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
Entering
So
play
a decent
call,
game there
coach
on the play, but that all
suggestions.
gets
There are
wiped out
7
with a penalty.
Well, that's a
categories.
setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt
Entering
this one
play
away.
call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right on the 30. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Bears take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the
Entering
numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
Keep attack.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now. And he is down deep in the Minnesota territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's really been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more
Entering
than half the
play
field on
call,
one play,
player, Barry, D.
things are
Chandler,
definitely working in your favor.
Colston Loveland, Tender Swift, Luther Burden III, Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson, Trevay, Postcrit, 26-0.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the handoff, Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trevayon Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options that you have just selected.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 7.
Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary,
Entering
2
play
plays
call,
into the end zone.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially,
categories.
and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone, and that's exactly what they accomplished.
Yeah, they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy off the play fake. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete.
Holding offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
To the 25.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field. He's got
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer
Entering
to
play
midfield
call,
across the
coach
45.
suggestions. There are 7
Good
categories.
yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Now McCarthy. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
The only
several
thing that comes to mind for
categories.
me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. McCarthy operating from the gun. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled
Entering
so far.
play call,
They keep putting
coach
themselves in 3rd and long
suggestions. There are 7
situations. They just took another sack
categories.
right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
I think as he began this
Entering
throw,
play
you saw
call,
that the area
coach
was congested,
suggestions.
but he
There are
has a
7
lot of confidence in his
categories.
arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Well, here's Ryan Wright now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fielded just inside the 20. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Entering play
And he's
call,
been a nightmare
player
to scheme
Caleb
against
Williams.
throughout this one. This defense
Treveon
has been
Henderson.
totally taken apart,
Treve-
and
Oscar
that is
Dage,
borne out in his
26
numbers.
zero.
He's been terrific all game long. The Bears' offense ready to go for their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number one, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit.
Play
We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get getting ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. To throw, Williams. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 Cat, Tender Swift, Luther Burden Romo Jones, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Ostrin, 26, HB Dive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, you have 7 odds, Romo Jones.
Found a little bit of yardage,
Romo
and frankly,
RPO
they're
strip,
pretty close to
empty
staying
and
on
out and
schedule
up,
on
empty
offense.
and
The
zone
playbook
alert.
is still open for the coordinator.
Stick. Podatter you cross. Stick.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, you have 7 options, Romo Jones is
Kudos to the
selected.
defense from me on
Luther
that one,
Burden
because they were prepared the whole way.
Tender
For them to try
Swift.
to escape and hit them for more
Colston
yardage running
Loveland.
it. I like the way they stayed
Post,
zeroed in
Vic
on it
FGY
and kept him
Shovel,
contained
keep
when he
attack.
pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
This now a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it.
Entering
but in this
play,
case,
thick
they've
punt
got
off
no
tackle,
answers
punt,
for this
player,
unrelenting
there are
pressure
8
coming at their
formation, there
quarterback.
are 8 player, DJ Muir, DJ, Hail Mary, empty NY shake.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go. Here's Williams. Now this is caught. He hits more. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Entering
Both
play
sides were
call,
holding their breath there
Caleb
on that
Williams.
4th down play, and the
Coach
offense
suggests
can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both
HB
knew
dive,
exactly where the
empty
first
NY
down markers
shake.
were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Entering play call, prison, there are 8 categories, you have 9 options, empty NY shake is selected.
At the Vikings' 32-yard line.
Coach suggestions. Inside zone. Player, there are 8. Caleb Williams. Trevayon Henderson. Trevayon, Sprint HD 26 duo.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They run with Henderson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trevayon Henderson, a dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can
Entering
they
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add them to select them.
This one.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Vikings 7.
Entering play call, nor kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now out comes Minnesota. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
And that last carry puts him right at
Entering
100
play
yards for the
call,
game.
coach
So how has he done
suggestions.
it?
There are
Because he's
7
been patient,
categories.
followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
You have 2 options. Quick resume in call view chat super celebrations stats coach stats pop-up menu player stats game stats player stats. Enter team win team Kai player name C Williams rushing selected attempts 16 yards 100 attempt player name A Jones SR player name T Henderson attempts 15 yards 124. Average yards per carry 8.2. Average yards per carry 6.2. Touchdown 0. Touchdowns 3. You have to entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he gets this to the 35.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It was 3rd and short, and they go
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. Throw left side on target to Thielen. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Right side, it's the tight end.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Due to the previous penalty.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 8 yards that time.
Entering
Able to
play
take
call,
off, and the
coach
result is a 1st
suggestions,
down.
there are 7 categories.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Running right, Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
there are 7
for the 4th quarter. A
categories.
very one-sided affair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw McCarthy. To Jefferson on the slant.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
That last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing is McCarthy. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? To the air with McCarthy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
a 6-yard loss.
Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as
there are
we
8
move into the back
categories.
half
You
of the
have
season.
7 options. DJ Murray selected. DJ Muir, Hail Mary, MTNY, Hail Mary, MTNY shake.
Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the
Entering
first
play
hit of
call,
the game.
player, Caleb Williams,
Down to the ground,
Juwan
incomplete.
Henderson,
Well,
Jones,
big here in the fourth quarter, up
Luther
really big.
Burden,
That passing incompletion.
Tender Swift,
I don't think
Colston
they needed
Loveland,
the completion, but Charles, this is an
Colts,
offense
FGY,
right now that
keep
they're just
attack.
having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys.
Entering play
Look,
call,
under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
This is Henderson, and he is brought down at the 22.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Javale, Romo Jones, Luther Burden,
And I know it sounds
Tender
crazy,
Swift,
but they practiced for
Colston
this
Loveland,
back in training camp. They knew they'd be in
FGY,
situations
keep
where there'd be
attack.
extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Colston Loveland with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives,
Entering play
you can
call,
just see that
coach
one
suggestions.
squad was
There
on a
are 8
different level in
categories.
this
You
game.
have 15
So to
options.
say,
That
we've
event
been
is
disappointed
selected.
in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Entering play call, normal, kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really,
You have to coach, opt, quit, resume, shall, go, opt, quit, coaching. Pop-up, depth chart is selected. Enter, slot 1. Player name C. Williams. Player name C. Keenum. AHB slot 1. Player name T. Henderson. Player name D. Swift. Player name R. Johnson. Player name K. Monangai. You have to entering
starting field
franchise
position
screen. You have 7
past the
options.
40-yard
Coaching
line.
is selected.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here,
Entering
and I'm
play
looking
call,
at you, and
coach
you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Looking to put a drive together. McCarthy is set to throw it. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down. And they may be going backward here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's going to bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
3rd and 8 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there
Entering
defensively.
play
That
call,
screen was a
coach
little slow in
suggestions.
developing,
There are
and they
7
shut that one down with
categories.
little gain.
Now here's Ryan Wright now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken in at the 11. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Chicago offense set to get started.
Entering play
We
call,
find
player,
ourselves here in the midst of a
formation, there are 8
one-sided affair.
categories, concept,
A lot of
there
fill
are 8
time down the stretch, Mr.
coaching, there
Davis.
are 2
So we
categories,
could
substitution,
talk about food because that is something
WT
that you and I
subtract,
will
enjoy
WT
sharing that.
We enjoy
subtract
our time
wide
at the
receiver
table.
option is
So
set to
maybe the best
normal.
steakhouses in the city, but
WT
in all
subtract
seriousness,
halfback
the
option is set
performances
to
that we've seen
normal.
this year, we've seen a
WT
bunch of
subtract
great
wide
ones,
receiver
and it's
option
gonna
is
be
set
hard
to
to parse
WT
who's gonna
subtract
win the
tight end
MVP.
option is
Yeah,
set
it
to
really
normal.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a
WT
defender
subtract
finally
wide
win it
receiver
this
option is
season?
set to keep
Those are the
fresh.
things that we could probably discuss.
And
WT
collectively,
subtract
this
wide
is about as
receiver option is
dominant
set
of a
to grind it
performance as you
out.
could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
WT
Might have to put
subtract
it
wide
number
receiver
one for
option
what
is set
we've
to
seen this
custom.
season.
WT subtract wide receiver option is set to normal. Concept, there are inside zone.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Entering
So
play
they
call,
got that one,
coach
Charles,
PhD
against the
Power.
center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this
Entering
one
play
past the 10
call,
without
coach
the 11.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
4 yards
We
on the
have
pickup,
empty
it'll be
and power
2nd
help.
down.
Not a run
Page
that you're going to write
cross.
home about, but still a good first
RPO
down run.
counter
That's what an
T,
offense calls
22
staying on
in.
schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The first thrown out for the backup, Keenum.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Entering play
big
call,
gain,
coach
all for naught for
suggestions,
the offense.
red
Yellow
option,
flag's going to bring it back.
player,
What a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked
Tender
back.
Swift,
And then some
Colston
behind the
Loveland,
original line of scrimmage.
Colston Loveland, keep attack.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Keenum.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, it was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the
Entering
coverage was
play
excellent.
call,
Maybe it's not
Kyle
exactly
Monon
how they drew it up,
Colston
but he still
Loveland,
got a big chunk of
Kyle
yardage
Monon
on 2nd down.
G-Tech Mesh Spot, G-Texas X Sluggo.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Entering play call, player, Case Keenum, Kyle Monon Kyle Husk, 26U.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting
Entering play
situation,
call,
so they're
coach
turning the ball back over
suggestions,
to
there
their
are 8
offense.
categories, you have 12 options, punt is selected.
Of course they will. Defense help the offense, now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he's got it inside the 10.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
A big play there for Minnesota. 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Open man, that's Felton. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can
Entering
hear a
play
lot
call,
of groans
coach
right now coming from this
suggestions, there
crowd.
are 7
I don't know if we're picking up
categories.
what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Diving for the end zone, you don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Just a 4-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
Entering play call, special teams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
DJ, Hail Mary, MTNY shake.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Keenum. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Entering play call, player, Romo Jones. Rome, fix pike. Empty and spot. RPO stretch alert, empty and out and up.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Keenum. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories, we have 7 options. Look for Burden II. Romo Jones. DJ Muir. Case Keenum. Kyle Monangai. Kyle, Posprint HD, 26 duo.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Entering play call, coach,
so they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play
that
call,
flag
coach
obviously takes away the good
suggestions, there are
yardage that they
7
had on the play.
categories.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now McCarthy. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And he's got it.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Home run selected. Case Keenum.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on 1st down, they did that plus 3.
Now 2nd and 3. Keenum. On the throw, led him too much
Entering
that time.
Play
It's
call,
incomplete.
Passing
attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Keenum going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Bears first down.
Entering play call, 26-2, slants,
doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. That's some good hard running.
Entering play call, recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. 26 0. 26 0.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that
Entering
time.
play call, recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 slants.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Keenum to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Entering play call, slants, slants.
Now Keenum. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Entering play 26 0. Slants. 26 0.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Entering play call, recent, there 26 0. Personnel, there are 8. Play call, recent, there are 26 0.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Entering play 26 0. 26 0.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Keenum. A pass complete to Adunze. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
Entering play call, recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
Plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Throwing now, Keenum. This is caught.
Entering play call, recent, there are 8 slants.
Leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Number 2, DJ Moore. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 2-yard line.
Keenum now to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And out now come the Vikings.
Entering play call,
They are
coach
just obviously getting
suggestions. There are
shellacked here in
7
this one, Charles.
categories.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The tackle by
Entering
a
play
couple on
call,
the carry
coach
there,
suggestions.
second and
There are
eight.
7
They always talk about playing
categories.
great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
2nd down and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Entering play
And from
call,
the 25,
coach
they work
suggestions.
to the
There are 7
29, a gain of
categories.
4.
Gain of 4.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Now here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Chicago, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
Finish game is selected.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.